There are very few companies that make Android tablets, and the number is a lot less when you look for the budget options. However, Samsung has recently launched the Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 10.4 that goes around for some $200. The price is a little bit higher in our region, but that's not just the case with this one. Actually, it's the same with every other tablet, including iPads, so that's there. Anyways, is the Galaxy Tab A7 10.4 worth it, and is it the best budget tablet that you can buy right now? I will talk about all of this in this review after this short message from our sponsor, G2 Deal. We know how most of us ignore the activate Windows part on our PCs because window keys are just so very expensive. But with G2 Deal, you won't have to worry about that. This site offers CD key of Windows 10 at amazingly cheap prices, and all you have to do is go to the site, create your account, search for Windows 10 Pro, pay for it, and you have your activation key right there. After that, activating Windows is also really easy. You just need to copy and paste the activation code you just purchased in the Activate Windows portion of your system settings. Good news is that you can use this special promo code Q18 to further get 18% discount on the already cheap price. For further information, you can check the link given in the description. Okay, now let's get on with the review. It's not every day that you see a budget tablet with a metallic build, and the Tab A7's metallic build gives you a very premium feel. But considering some of the compromises that Samsung has made in some areas, which I will talk about later in this video, it would have been better if Samsung had considered a plastic back instead as a part of the cost-cutting process. Anyways, what's done is done, I guess. You still get a premium looking device with a solid aluminium build. I have with me the silver colored one, but you can also get one in gold or dark gray. On the back, there's an 8 megapixel camera module on the top left hand corner, and the Samsung logo along with the IMEI number is stamped right in the middle. The front is also no different. Thick bezels surround the display, and the front camera is on the right hand side bezel. There are two speaker grills on each end with a USB Type-C port and a 3.5mm headphone jack, the extra additions on one end. On the left, you will find the volume and the lock buttons. Similarly, on the right side towards the bottom, you will find the SIM plus microSD tray. As for the size, it is in the same league as that of the iPad 10.2. Up front, you're greeted with a 10.4 inch screen, which is a TFT display with 2000 by 1200 pixels. I found these bezels on the display to come in handy as it decreases the chances for accidental touches. About the display quality, it might not be mind-blowing, but it is not a pushover either. The pictures come out sufficiently sharp, the color definition is decent enough, however the brightness and viewing angles is just average. At 329 peak brightness, it is not the brightest display out there. Even with full brightness, you will have a hard time while viewing darker scenes or while viewing something on a bright sunny day. But apart from that, you will find the videos to be fairly vibrant with popping colors. Furthermore, the screen responded perfectly to all my gestures and felt smooth except for the occasional lag in some animations. Overall, barring the issue with the brightness, this display to me feels good enough for everyday web surfing and media consumption. The quad speaker setup on the A7 also delivers some punchy, loud and clear sound. Of course, they're not flagship level, but for a small to medium sized room, the audio quality is quite good. Even at the highest volumes, the audio does not get distorted, and there's also Dolby Atmos support for high quality stereo outputs. As for software, out of the box, the Tab A7 comes with One UI 2.5 based on Android 10, and we can expect Android 11 with One UI 3 anytime soon. Like with other Samsung tablets, it also offers you features like split screen and pop-up view. They all work smoothly and you won't experience a hint of lag in performance. However, with the modest Snapdragon 662 SoC and 3GB of RAM, you will notice some delay while launching apps, and in general, I felt that there was a hint of lag in the animation. However, that's about it. Once the app launches, everything works smoothly. It can keep up with your day-to-day tasks such as surfing the web, watching videos, or attending online classes or meetings quite easily. I had opened several tabs on Google Chrome, Facebook, Instagram, and a few other apps, and the tab was able to handle the pressure pretty well. But as mentioned earlier, I did face some delay while switching from one app to another. As for gaming, you can play heavy-duty games pretty well, although you have to tweak the settings a little bit. In PUBG, it maxes out at balanced graphics and medium frame rates, but the gameplay is not smooth. So for the best result, you should opt for the smooth graphics with high frame rates for playable experience. In other games like Call of Duty and Mobile Legends, I did not notice any frame drops or jittery gameplay even at the highest of settings. On Asphalt 9, which is a relatively much demanding game among the ones I mentioned, I experienced lags while performing roles and overall not the smoothest of the experience, but still playable. All in all, you will not get that high-end tablet smoothness while using the Tab A7, but then again, it is not a high-end tablet. For performing everyday tasks and playing light to medium games, this device should be more than sufficient. Now let's talk about the battery, and similar to the Tab S6 Lite that we reviewed a while ago, the Tab A7 also equips a 7040 mAh battery. I managed to get around 13 hours while browsing through the web and watching videos on Netflix and YouTube at around 40% brightness. Throwing in some games in between regular tasks does decrease the battery life by an hour or so, but it's still great, so no complaints on the battery department. As for charging, it supports 15-watt fast charging, which takes around 3.5 hours to get fully charged. However, Samsung has only included a 7.5-watt charger inside the box, so you will need to buy an extra 15-watt charger if you wish to enable fast charging. Like with every other budget tablet, the camera aspect of this tab is not its strongest feature. Let's put it this way, you will not get Instagram-ready pictures, but the images are passable for capturing notes and such. The 8-megapixel rear camera takes decent photographs in a well-lit condition, however, that's about it. So you probably won't be taking this tablet around on your vacations to click photographs. Talking about the front camera, it is a 5-megapixel shooter placed on the center of the right-hand side of the bezel. This forces you to place the tablet in a landscape mode while you're on a video call. That's probably a good thing as it increases your display angle. However, it is not suited for taking high-quality selfies because the images lack sharpness and details. However, for online classes and meetings, it works just fine. So what's my stand on the Tab A7? Well, for me, this budget Android tablet provides goods in just the right areas without any significant drawbacks. Surely, this tablet would have been a lot better if they had provided a better chipset or at least 4 GB of RAM. But looking at the battery life and a fit for media consumption configuration, I would rate this tablet as the go-to budget tablet. So that was all for our review of the Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 10.4. What do you think about this device? Do let us know in the comments below. Till then, I'm Pratima Adhikari and thank you so much for watching.